Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back with a viewer summons, guys, on Mickey's account. He has 420,000 diamonds. That is right, a absolute insane amount of diamonds on this account. If you guys remember, it was about 6-7 months ago when we did summons on here. Built out a lot of heroes, got quite a few heroes to 5 stars, which we're going to continue with today. We focused on the Graveborn back then, so we do have a ton of Graveborn heroes. We need fodder. We need a ton of fodder to go ahead and continue to build out these heroes, getting them all up to Ascended. As you can see, he's built a lot of furniture out. He's built a lot of signature cards. In addition, we're also looking for Alna and we are looking for Lucretia. Those are two several months ago that were not really as big as they are now. So now those heroes are really the biggest primary heroes that we're looking for in here. So in this session, we're going to go ahead, we're going to do all of our summons, and then we'll come back in a little bit and we'll do the Stargazer cards, guys, because again, we have 420,000 diamonds. So I did put this on 6 times the speed. As you can see, they're just absolutely crazy down here. So we are going to start with our stones. We have max stones, guys, 66 elite hero stones, which I love to see. And we also have the mailbox that is full of elite stones as well. So I'm hoping I can pull Alna or Lucretia out of here. Every copy that we get is a copy that we do not need to summon for, which is exactly what we're looking for. So boom, there we go, guys. So there is Desira, another Graveborn hero. And Mickey hasn't done anything with this account since we did the summons, guys. So there is an unlock for Granite as well. Very nice. So let's see what we got here. So we got Pharrell, we got Iran, we got Desira. So first row is pretty good. We got Tassie, we got Kren in there. Very nice. We got copies of Rowan. Oh, and it looked like it might have skipped everything else. Nope, there we go. So we got Saurus right there, so not too bad. There's a copy of Granite. So we got one. We got Taylor there. We got copies of Screg. Another copy of Desire. We got a copy of Mahira. Very nice. So out of those, we did get a Hypogean hero out of there. So let's grab up our stones here, which is kind of crazy again. And then we have blue stones, as you see, are max out as well. We have another 8 heroes to summon. Boom. So we get Solus. Not too bad. We got Screg and we got Taylor again. Got a copy of Thorin. So we'll go ahead. We'll ascend those just to make sure, guys, we don't want to max out anyone past the 5 stars. As you can see there, that is a crazy amount of heroes. But heroes like Rose, that'll take to 5 stars, guys. So now we can drop Rose out of the wish list. We have Belinda, who is very close. We have Lucius, which is very close, and a couple other heroes to go ahead and build. So it's going to be a crazy, insane summoning session. Remember, last time we did look to get a lot of these heroes maxed out to Ascended, which we're going to continue with the summons today. So once we get some of them to Ascended, we can swap them out. The wish list right now is all set. But we're at this point where we could definitely take a lot of these heroes and just build them up more, start maxing out their star levels, really building them out, because this is where we need them. With the progression we've seen, we have to make some further progression with stronger heroes in here. All right, so let's start with our companion points, guys. 6,000 on our companion points. Boom, we got an elite, another copy of Iran right there, which might max him out. But let me see, did we even have Rose in here? I don't think, I didn't get the notification, so we didn't even have Rose in there. Not too bad though, we got 1 elite so far. Hoping we get a couple. Usually out of here, we pull 1 Celestial or Hypogean, is the average luck that we see in here. There's another elite, a copy of Drez. Back-to-back doubles, guys. Oden and Silas on that pull. Very nice with that pull indeed. And again, looking at the rare cards we're getting out of here, we need fodder. We need a lot of elite cards, which you see right there. Elite Plus. We need a ton to go ahead and build all these heroes out, guys. We have a lot to build out on this account. But super stoked to do the viewer summons. It is cool to see other players' accounts. There's a copy of Walker. Waiting to see some doubles, love to see some triples, maybe a quad. It has been a considerable amount of time since we pulled a quad pull. And look at the rare cards, guys. There's a copy of Respin. And Wukong. There we go. A new Celestials and Hypogeans. Wukong is pretty good in PvP. I don't know that many heroes that, or that many players that really use him past PvP. Don't see very much gameplay in the campaign itself. But he's a hero that you can max out relatively easy. There's another copy of Scrag. And when you max him out, you can actually replace what you get for him in the Arcane Labyrinth. There's a copy of Kren. Kren, absolutely, guys. Build Kren. Build him with his furniture. Build him with his signature item. He is a solid carry in the Mauler Tower. Same with Hodgkin. Hodgkin actually showed up in one of the strongest team comps with the Abyssal Expedition. He's another hero you definitely want to focus on building when it comes to the Graveborn. Pippa, another hero with the Portal Party. Love seeing her pop up. And Tayley, still kind of questionable. There's another copy of Scrag. Tayley kind of seems like she's been getting overshadowed by some other heroes like Kren. She seemed like she was going to be really strong, and then Kren just really asserted the dominance with how well he does in the tower. And I don't think most people built Tayley. They've kind of just passed right over her. So unfortunately, we don't see much gameplay in there with her. There is a copy of Hendrik and a copy of Walker again. We're seeing a lot of elites out of these companion points, guys. And a copy of Pharrell. Pharrell's another hero you definitely have to max out. Tayley again on that one. Pippa. And again, we're just getting a ton, guys. That is a ton of heroes, and I believe that is for Pharrell. That pull right there will take him to completely maxed out, guys. Plus 30 signature item, 9 of 9 furniture, and now at 5 stars. So we'll have to drop him right out of here. We'll drop out Pharrell. And looking at the lineup here, I am really thinking we're going to go ahead and add Desira. We know she works effectively in a couple different comps. Thing with her is she just has a slower heal, guys. There we go, another copy of Hodgkin. Very nice. I think we're going to have to go after this and make some more room, build up some heroes, and see what we can do with our 836 scrolls, guys. Crazy amount of summons on these accounts. All right, so we know we got another copy of Hodgkin. Again, we're going to have to look at the food we got here. We also want to take a look at the heroic ship. If we can max out a couple of heroes, you get free loot. I mean, you can't say anything wrong about getting all the free loot. Even looking at Stargazer, guys, 705 Stargazer cards, which is absolutely crazy. So let's take a quick minute and we'll build out some heroes. All right, so we went ahead and we built out a couple more heroes. We got Hendrik up to Ascended. We got Silas up to Ascended. I'm building out a couple of those heroes to really focus on developing them. Now here, I was thinking possibly building out Granite just because we know how strong Granite is, but I want to see what we can do with the summons. We're going to start with our scrolls here, guys. 836 scrolls. So you know this is going to be a ton of elite heroes. Have a Cecilia right off the bat. Very cool to see. Hoping for some doubles and some triples. Another copy of Scrag. He is getting close to Ascended as well as we continue to build out this plethora of heroes, guys. There is Morrow. He was actually the hero I was just looking for when we built out Hendrik. So we do need a couple more copies of Morrow as well. That way we can build him out. Another copy there of Drez. Got a copy of Hodgkin. Hodgkin, we're getting lucky with the pulls as well. That's been a couple copies of him. Copy of Cecilia. Double copies of Cecilia there, guys. Very nice. Followed with a copy of Rain. Gonna start adding stars to a lot of these heroes, guys. So here we got Rain, we got Scrag, we got Cecilia, and a lot more food. That's exactly what we need. One food of every faction. That's the way we want to see the food being built. There's a copy of Raku. He was the other one I was looking for, guys. There's really a strong tier list to follow here. Building Raku, building Morrow, very strong heroes. There we have another copy of Pippa. So I want to focus on a couple of the primary heroes that we're looking for to go ahead and build. So your Raku, your Pippas, Oden, definitely another one that we're focused on building right now. There's another copy of Kren. Love to see a couple more doubles and some triples here, guys. Copy of Desira, that gives us an Elite Plus copy already. Another one there of Hodgkins. That is quite a few copies of Hodgkin and quite a few copies of Pippa as well. Again, we just needed food here for Pippa. So we're building out Kren, we're building out Pippa, we're building out Oden, and I want to build out Maro if we can pull up a couple more copies. They're kind of the focus right now with the 4 primary factions that I'm looking for. Granite as well. I think once we have Kren up to Ascended, Granite would definitely be worth building as well. Rain, we're adding a couple more stars. Remember, she brings a really big buff to the team, guys. There's another copy of Walker and a copy of Hendrik. Since Walker's already out of the shop or out of the heroic ship, there's not really any reason to build him at all. Another copy of Kren and a second copy of Maro. Very nice. We need a couple more copies of Maro, guys. And we'll be able to max a lot more of these heroes out. That adds another star there to Hendrik. So he is getting built, and there is his engraving, guys. Just got a couple more. I feel like we need a little bit more food. Let's go ahead and max this out one more time, and then we'll do a couple more ascensions for a few heroes. Another copy of Maro, guys. Very nice. We could possibly take Maro all the way up to Ascended as well. Another copy of Kren. Might be able to add some stars on him with the Mauler engraving coming soon, and another Hodgkin. That's a lot of copies of Hodgkin, guys. Another copy there of Respin. Copy of Tassie. Getting quite a few elites here, guys. Another copy of Hodgkin. That's going to be crazy good because we'll be able to actually build him up. In addition to building him up, I believe we're going to get some rewards. I think he is still in the heroic ship to build. So we will definitely have an opportunity to build him up. So let's go ahead. We'll take a minute. We'll take a quick pause and we'll go ahead and build some heroes. All right, so we got Pippa and we got Kren built out as well, guys. Still looking for some more copies of Maro. I'm going to go light bears with these cards to see if we can get a couple more copies of Maro. And there's a Pippa and a Desira. Very nice there. Another copy of Walker. Getting quite a few of him. There's our second copy of Granite, guys. Now that we have Kren done, I definitely want to build Granite. Granite is the hero that we're going to go ahead and build. So hopefully we can pull just a few more copies of him and some more copies of Maro. I will be very happy with either one, guys. Another copy there of Scrag. The food is filling up so fast. So there's some copies of copy of Granite. So that gives us, we need like I think two more copies of Granite. And the twins, guys, there we go. Another Celestial. So we got Wukong and we got the twins. Another copy of Cecilia right there. Anytime that we can pull them, especially the twins, guys, is awesome. Very cool to see. Got a copy of Pippa right there. Another copy of Respin and Oden, and it is a triple. Very nice with a copy of Raku, Oden, and Respin. So 2 out of the 3 definitely worth building right off the bat. 2 of the heroes we're looking at building right now. Another copy of Taylor. And I'm thinking we're going to have a lot of these heroes up to 5 stars, guys. I think it's going to be really close to get them up to 5 stars. Because even there, we just got Pippa up to Ascended. We're working on Raku. And she's already at 3 stars. So we've built her that quick. I'm still looking for Maro, still looking for Granite. I think we have a copy right here. We'll use a little bit of food because we know we are building him. We know he is going to be the focus when we're building. Such a very cool hero. Another copy of Pippa. It has just been raining old Fluffy Tail. And that is it for our summons there, guys. So we have 8 cards on the table. Again, I'm going to go ahead and use these for, I'm thinking Lightbearer or Mauler. You know what? Let's go for Maro, which would get an unlock of Ulard. That doesn't help that much, but I want to see if we can pull a couple copies of Maro. Would be very cool to see. Walker, we are getting a ton of copies of, guys. Belinda's close. I think she's at 3 or 4 stars. There's another copy of Hendrik. There is Maro. And our final copy is another copy of Belinda. So I believe that will max her out. So we might be able to drop her out there. And we have another copy there for Morrow. Taking him to Legendary Plus. We just need food, which we have on the Light Bearers, guys, an insane amount of food. Because we know Light Bearers always give a crazy amount of food. All right, so we also got Belinda. We'll max her out. So that takes her to 5 stars. So she is done. So within here, what do we need to finish out Morrow? So there he is. So I think we need 4 copies for Morrow. Looks like 4 copies for Morrow. And then we're also looking at building Raku, which we just need a couple more copies of Raku. And then we're looking to build Granite. So we have Morrow and Granite, and I believe they're both in the Heroic Ship. There's Morrow and Granite. We do have Hodgkin as well. So we could definitely focus on building all 3 of them, which is going to be crazy. So let's see what we got for Hodgkin. So we got 1, 2, 3. So we're going to, oh, there's 1. So we just need 1. Guys, we need 1 copy, but then we need food. We're going to need fodder for him because we don't want to use either of those. We're going to need some fodder. So we need 1 Hodgkin. So you know what? Since it is already Graveborn, we're going to try to pick up 1 copy of Hodgkin out of the Graveborn summons because we need Graveborn food, guys. Copy of Silas. So pretty good there. We need a copy of Hodgkin. So there's a copy of Oden, building him out as well. Copy of Desira. Come on, Hodgkin. We've pulled so many copies of him to see nothing now. There's Damon and Silas. So a double right there, guys. And another copy of Silas. So that'll actually add some stars on there. And there's some copies of Naru. All right, so we'll throw double stars on there. That's a lot of copies. So I think we pulled 3 copies of them right there. All right, so for food, we have some copies of Naru, and I believe we already do have Nara. Nara is already maxed out, guys. So we can use a copy of Nara, which is right down here. We'll use a copy of Nara. All right, so we got Legendary. There's Legendary Plus to build 1 out for Hodgkin. And we have enough of our own. Here, yep, we already do have a Naru. So we'll go ahead and build him up. All right. We're just going to need a little bit more food, but we have 1 too many. That's okay. We're still going to use him because we still got to build out Oden. But I want to finish out Hodgkin, so we still need 1 copy of Hodgkin. If we don't pull it in the next elite, we'll try the card. There's a copy of Oden. It is Isabella. Because I still want to save the Desired Hero summons. Another copy of Oden. Hodgkin is eluding us, guys. But it's okay. Graveborn, there it is. There's our copy of Hodgkin. Very nice. So this, we'll just go with Mauler. Hopefully it's Granite, which it is Verk. That's okay, though, because now we can build out Hodgkin. There's our copy. All right, so we got Isabella already built. So let's pick up Hodgkin, and we'll grab 2 of our Sylvanas. There we go. Legendary, that'll take him to Legendary Plus. Got a little bit of food down here. Still need food for Oden, so we're going to need a little bit more food to build out Oden. But there is Mythic. We'll double copy right here. And boom, guys, he is to Ascended. Very nice. That is where we wanted to take him. We wanted to bring him all the way to Ascended. Now we're looking at Morrow. So Morrow's going to be the next one. Big thing is here, the Heroic Ship, we had the very first one, guys. And now we have him all the way to Ascended. So we do get his killer avatar frame right there. Morrow still has 23 days left. We built him up quite a bit. So what do we need for Morrow? We already have him there. I think we had 1, or no, we need 4 copies. So looking here, guys, we need 4 copies for Morrow. So we're going to swap this over to the Light Bearers. 4 copies of Morrow is what we're looking for. Copy of Cecilia. Copy of Rain. You know what? Let's do 2 more. Because I know, again, we still have the desired hero summons. Let's see if we can pull Morrow. It is Rigby. So let's go. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to drop Morrow in here. I'm going to pick up the 4 copies we need. So we need 4. That's all we need, guys. Hopefully it doesn't burn too many diamonds. There's 1. We are full again. There's another copy of Rain. Can definitely build him. We do have a couple Light Bearers to build out. So we got 1. There's number 2. Need 2 more. There's number 3. 1 more. There it is, guys. Oh, and it double pulled it. Oh, it double pulled our last copy of Morrow. That's okay, though, because there we go. So we got Morrow. Morrow is built. Even got the 1 extra copy. Now it is Granite. Now we can actually just look for Granite. So there is Morrow. We'll pick up that avatar frame as well. So very cool. So now we'll look for Granite. So let's swap this over. Maybe we'll get lucky with some copies of Granite and almost build them out, or possibly build them out since we lost that last one. There's a copy of Kren. Kren is definitely getting built tonight, guys. And copy of Granite, very nice. Remember, we want to minimum get him to Mythic. That way he can unlock that signature item. Copy of Drez right there. Another copy of Granite. So is that going to be enough? I think that might be enough to get him at least to Mythic. It would be great to pull another copy of him here, which Taylor and Sophia. So there we go. So we're adding some more stars onto Kren, building him out a little bit further, guys. And then let's check on Granite. Yeah, we do. There he is, Legendary Plus. We have the food down here, guys. So that is Mythic. You know what? We already have the food. We already built out Kren. There he is at Mythic Plus. Wow, guys. So we still have a lot of copies of heroes and a lot of food, guys. We have double rows of food here to build out the rest of these heroes. That was a lot of resources, guys. We have a ton of diamonds here, which we're going to save for the Stargazer, but we went through all of those scrolls, guys. 389,000 diamonds still on here, including 700 cards, guys. That's going to be insane when we come back. So looking here, just a quick recap, guys. We built Hendrik, we built Morrow, so definitely good, strong heroes for the Lightbearer faction. On the Maulers, we built Granite and we built Kren, definitely Maulers to have. On here, we built out Pippa, Raku. We just need, I believe, 1 more copy, and we'll be able to build him out quite a bit. Definitely looking for Pippa and Raku, 2 of the really big ones in here. We have all of the other primary wilders built. On here, we built out Hodgkin, we built out Silas. Oden is definitely going to be built next, which even there, we might have a little bit of food to build him up, getting him to Mythic, and we already have copies of him to get him up to Ascended. So just needing a little bit more food, which will get a lot of cards out of the summons. Plus we have all of our blue cards, guys. We have all of our blue stones there. So we'll be able to get Oden to max. We picked up an extra copy of the twins, picked up an extra copy of Wukong, and we picked up a copy of Mahira. So that will do it for the summons for today, guys. We used an insane amount of scrolls, including the max out stones. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. That was awesome to see and to build out all those heroes out of the heroic ship, guys. So we got Morrow's avatar frame, which we got a ton of loot in here that we actually didn't pick up short of the avatar frame. So a lot more cards out of there. We got Hodgkin built. We got the avatar frame. Granite, we built out quite a bit all the way to Mythic Plus. So again, a lot of free loot in here, which I like to see. couple more copies, and he will be out as well, and we will have him built. Might even build Zekas when we come back and do the summons, because we know he was pretty effective within the Abyssal Expedition. So guys, again, that will do it for our summoning session for today. Big shout out to Mickey for allowing me to do his summons, and as always, thank you guys for watching.